So I'll do a count to lead it in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Astronaut helmets or whatever. There's some people that like a tighter sound. Tighter sound.
Do it again.
Now, the instrument is very well balanced. The other instrument that I have is one that I've played, I think, more than I have any other. Now, the instrument is very well balanced. It's a custom-made ovation. If I were you, I wouldn't take a prejudice to guitars that have plastic backs. Tighter sound. Tighter sound. Tighter sound. It drifts away from the norm. Sounds very much like a dreadnought. Tighter sound.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, the instrument is very well balanced. People that like a tighter sound. Tighter sound. Feel free to experiment around with it. A couple of things I should mention now is that, first off, neither the rhythm through there nor the improvising part over the rhythm were what I would consider the ideal, but I think you get the point nonetheless.
So I'll do a count to lead it in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Astronaut helmets or whatever. There's some people that like a tighter sound. Tighter sound. Now, I think, more than I have any other. The instrument is very well balanced. It's a custom-made ovation. If I were you, I wouldn't take a prejudice to guitars that have plastic backs. Tighter sound. Tighter sound. Tighter sound. It drifts away from the norm. Sounds very much like a dreadnought. Tighter sound.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now the instrument is very well balanced. There's some people that like a tighter sound. Tighter sound. Feel free to experiment around with it. Balance. Well, a couple of things I should mention now is that, first off, neither the rhythm through there nor the improvising part over the rhythm were what I would consider the ideal, but I think you get the point nonetheless.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you're all doing good. We had a little bit of a false start, but we're okay now. Yeah. Everything sounded good. Everything's looking good. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. All right, nice. Oh, yeah, look at all these messages from chat coming in. Hey, Chris. Good afternoon to you. Marcel, make more lo-fi music. This song slaps. I actually did start working on another one. I think I can show it to you guys. Maybe I will. Let me get through the comments and maybe I'll pull that up. You guys can hear more lo-fi Tony Rice. Russell, I am here. Tony Rice, House of the Rising Sun. Ooh, I think there's already a tab for that. I don't think it's on the site, but I'm almost positive I have music for that that I can send to you. So yeah, I know I just sent you that the other, maybe it was like the Peter Rowan and Tony Rice tune. Oh yeah, you even mentioned it. Just send me another email, man, and I'll send you the House of the Rising Sun. I'll send it right away. Cool. What else we got? Will you be putting up Larry Sparks Under the Double Eagle on your site? I will. That one is going on the site. There's actually a bunch of them that are sort of waiting to come out right now. I'll tell you how many. There are 13 tabs that are waiting to be posted right now. And I know I'm working on at least like 5 other ones for individual customers. And of course, we're going to do a bunch today. So yeah, there's there's a lot, man, that has to go on the website. But that one is going on there. I actually don't put them on the website anymore. Mike does that. Thanks, Mike. Mike is just this mysterious figure. I mentioned that he exists every once in a while and no one ever sees him. Billy Strings Groundhog. All right, that's a real request. I gotcha. Maybe I want to, start a poll early with things that I see. That could be a possibility. Yeah, cool. Morning from Vancouver Island. Hey, good morning to you, man. I've been out there. Larry Sparks, Lonesome Guitar, Florida Blues. 45 seconds, please. We'll check that one out. Hey, Duffy, what's up? There's lots of green names in there. Look at all the members in the chat. Thanks, guys. Sutton Storms Out on the Ocean 3/4 version from last week, please. Jim, that is another one that's going to be on the website. If you want a copy of that, if you email me at help@lessonswithmarcel.com, I can get you a copy of that early. But we're definitely going to put that up. Watch It from Mississippi. Awesome. Lonesome Lesson Learned. Man, guys, we did these last week. Lonesome Lesson Learned is also going to be put on the website. We just haven't got there yet. If you want a copy of it, just email me help@lessonswithmarcel.com, and I'll give you a copy of it right now. Doc Watson, Train That Carried My Girl From Town. I got bad associations with that tune, man. That's the one that we goofed up terribly. I think it's still up and posted, but I posted a break to that song and I labeled it something else, and it was all very embarrassing. Good evening from Dubai. I love your dedication to bluegrass. Thanks, man. Seth says, Josh William, Lonesome Lesson Learned. And we did that. I see you posting that request. I get your request, man. We just transcribed this already. Like I said, if you email me, I'll send you a copy. We transcribed it last week. What was I doing? I was in the middle of something even. Oh, Jacob wanted to hear more lo-fi music. Wait a second. I want to play this other lo-fi clip that I created. This is another Tony Rice remix. Let's turn it down a little. That's all you get. Jacob, if you want a copy of this little rough demo I did, just send me a message and I'll give it to you. Because you obviously like my weird lo-fi Tony Rice. All right. I totally did those on a whim, man. I did not think that was going to like go somewhere. All right, what else we got? Have I done the Billy Strings version of Watson Blues? That is a great question. That's why we need Mike here. Because Mike actually knows what I've done and not. Because he actually puts it on the site and like edits the highlights. And I always forget. Let's look real quick. Cool. Watson Blues. I see. I don't feel like we've done that one. I feel like that's something that maybe we talked about in another stream or something. God, I feel so bad that I can't remember. Yeah, we can do that. I mean, let's go. Let's do it. Why not? So I've seen the suggestion for Billy Strings Groundhog. I see this suggestion for Billy Strings Watson Blues. I'm seeing a lot of Billy Strings suggestions. Oh, there's a Doc Watson, Train That Carried My Girl From Town. Not sure I see anything else. What is this 13, the unholy number? Dang, dude. 13. Well, Yeah, cool. Those are like the big ones that I see. So anyway, let's find out about this Watson Blues performance. Let's look for a guitar break, yeah? Okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's a lot of that kind of bluesy lick that he does on like Summertime, Enough to Leave, and a handful of others. It's an interesting one though. It's not very melody. Have you sent the Martin to the shop for bridge work yet? I have not. I'm a bad boy. I know. I'm gonna get in trouble with my own fans. No, I have not sent it in yet. It's still hanging out the way it's been. Yeah. What else you guys got, man? Give me some more things. I'm gonna listen to this Groundhog while you all make some more suggestions. Bad goat. Bad goat.
Shoulder up your gun and whistle up the dog. Shoulder up your gun and whistle up the dog. Out to the woods for to catch a ground.
And I don't wanna, like brag on anyone's suggestion or anything, but I'm not super inspired by either of those. I'm kind of hunting for more suggestions, to be honest. I feel like sometimes, we get on here and we just get like, a banger right from the get-go. Y'all. Y'all let me know some other things. I know I actually got some other suggestions from other places. And I wonder if we could look at some of those. Let me see. Okay, yeah, okay. I got a suggestion here from Kirby. We could do this. He's asking about the Bryan Sutton playing Senor with Tim O'Brien. Let's check that out. That might be a cool one.
Hanging from around, waiting for a scene down in the mag. Gotta pick myself up off the floor. I'll be ready when you are, senor.
I feel like that was a monster break. I feel like this is a great suggestion, Kirby. I definitely want to do this one. I feel like this would be tough. Seth says Trey Hensley, Georgia on a fast train. We'll be here all day. We could, though. We definitely could. Let's do this one. Let's make this one our first challenge. I like this. All right. Let's get into it.
This ain't a dream no more, it's a real thing. Be a minute, let me get just gotta pick myself up off the floor.
Okay, cool. I need a capo. I need to spill everything everywhere. I need a pick. I don't want that one. There we go. I want that one. Yep, Sutton gets the vote again. We're going to circle back on these other suggestions. They're good. I don't know how in tune I am. These are relatively new strings. I'm going to tune without my capo on, just in case. I think I lost one of my tuners at a gig. It's kind of weird because I normally don't take tuners to gigs because my gigging guitar has a built-in tuner. As cool or uncool as that is. Yeah. Well, it looks like Sutton is capo 3 just because I can see it on the video. So let's go there first. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
I'll be ready when you are.
Alright, cool. Let's slow it down. Let's see, figure out that intro phrase. It's kind of hard to hear. Yeah, it sounds like, okay, so it sounds like he's starting on the beat. I know that. It looks like he's playing more notes on the low E string, but I'm not sure I hear that. I definitely hear him slide from 1 to 2 right here. And maybe he's going straight to that E, very pentatonic. God, weird. Yeah, it's almost like it doesn't start where I think it does. Because I hear this too. I think it's because the video is out of sync with the audio and it's tripping me out. Man, who knew? Who knew this would be such toughie? Yeah, I don't want to be totally stumped, man. I want to figure it out. What's causing me trouble? So So is there another pickup? This is happening before the beat. This happens on B1. Oh man, that actually makes everything make sense. Yeah, it does. And then this is like leading up right here. Right. It's not pentatonic anymore though, it's diatonic though. Man, what a weird kick. So I assume this is the kickoff. Like that's the little kickoff phrase. And this is B1? Or is this B1? Or like the first measure of the form, I guess is my question. I have to know the answer.
I just gotta pick myself up. I'll be ready when you are, senor.
It feels more like this is the beginning of the form. So if I put break starts here, that means his kickoff, rather than the normal 3 beats, is 5 beats. Funky. Funky, funky. What do we got? Hey Marcel, how you doing? I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. We picked a funky kick right for the beginning. I gotta admit, I was kind of stumped there for a second. I was like, man, what is going on here? Alright, let's slow it back down. Maybe we can do just half speed. Alright. Do you like that? It's always interesting listening to Bryan Sutton's lines and seeing when he chooses to be more pentatonic and more diatonic. You know, because you can look at this and you can see that this is really more pentatonic. It's got these blue notes, these kind of chromatic leading tones where this is, if we're thinking in E minor, this is the flat 5, and this is like the major 7, like from a borrowed 5 chord. So this feels very pentatonic though, right? All of this is very like pentatonic scale. And then suddenly it's very major. There's lots of major 7. And this could be, you know, a D chord or something. I'm not really listening for chord changes. I'm just writing down lines, even though that sounds stupid. And then right here, there's like a transition back. This feels pentatonic again, which is, I don't know, it's interesting. I remember the same thing when we did the 8 More Miles, when we did that break that Bryan Sutton played. I thought that one was interesting too. I was like, I don't know, just surprised by when he switched back and forth. So I guess it's something like that. Descending line in thirds? Is that what he started right there? This note is wrong. Hey Marcel, thanks so much for sharing your gift. I don't know if it's a gift, man, but I'm glad you enjoy watching. Really, really into this one, Marcel. Thank you so much. No problem. No problem. You thank Kirby. Kirby's the one that suggested it. There's another moment right there. My first guess was this, but it's not this. It's that. And there's that difference. This is more like full major scale, and this is more, whoops, this is more pentatonic. I think it was this. Not sure if I heard open 4 or if I heard 2-4 right there. I'm gonna guess 2-4. It's open. I'm wrong. Oh, Dale, I remember you were looking for that Dust in a Baggie studio version. And this will take us to like 5 Dust in a Baggie transcriptions on the website. I'm not sure I ever did the studio one, though. I don't think I did. You would know. Probably better than me, even. Okay. I heard... It's kind of hard to hear. It's kind of muddy in there, but it feels like a quick triplet thing. So we put 4 measures on every line. There's our kind of the beginning of the break. Cool. It seems like he just slammed up that like G major scale. I'll write like this much. Let's see how much he actually does. Interesting. Almost something like that, but then this note doesn't exist. Let's fix that real quick so I can bar arranger. Bar arranger. There we go. Go, go, bar arranger. God, I wish I knew how to play Power Rangers off the cuff. That would have been great. Bryan Sutton played a little lick right there that I always love to play, which is cool. This thing, I always overuse this in my personal playing. It's a very Marcel lick in terms of the stuff I play, you know, when I'm improvising. Almost like that. Hey Marcel, you should try New River Train by Tony and Norman Blake. Are you talking about the one that they do live? It's like on a TV show? Or are you talking about like the album version? Because I think we did that live version one time. I think we did one of Tony's breaks and one of Norman's breaks, if I remember correctly. Those guys look like mobsters with the sunglasses. Dude, that is such a good idea. Everyone put on your sunglasses. It's so bright in here. So bright in here. I feel like I just have to put on my sunglasses to transcribe this. Oh, what's that little like thing he just did? Was it a D major chord? And it's like, I mean, he's raking, but it's almost like a perfect triplet. I don't think that was the chord, though. Now we are having fun. If you're at home, pop those sunglasses on. Oh, is that what it was? Actually does kind of sound like it. So it's the one chord. I've already forgotten the line and I'm still trying to figure it out. So it's like this is going on for a beat and a half. And then the bebop send off is what they call that. That little like triplet figure at the beginning. And it's something like this. Does that make sense? Would this have to be a 16th note triplet? Yeah, it would. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Now all you need is your case in front of you to collect coins and dollars people will put in. Well, I don't know, man. I think that might be a little morally ambiguous even for me. All right. I'm not against it. I'm just saying, you know, maybe we don't talk about it online. I'm just not sure what happens right after that line. I feel like I've listened to it twice now. Is that like a third pick? Oh, it might be fully chromatic. Oh, yeah, okay. Man, it is hard to see with my sunglasses on. Okay, so it's a fully chromatic thing going down right here, and then we we go over here, and yes. Do-da. This is Beauty and the Beast. Here we go. Okay, so this is more like bluegrass language now. Ba-da-boo-da. Da-da-boo-da. Nice, 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 nice. We're cruising now. I feel like he did a slide right there. So what is that? Like 10 to 9? And then he played a weird note. Interesting. Interesting choices. Is it just back to that third? Is that really what it is? Sorry, just counting in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels like kind of a fast one right there. Alright. Sunglasses are coming off for a second. Oh, geez, it is bright in here all of a sudden. Alright, let's go again. It's really hard to hear. It's like a little weird, kind of like someone played something else in some other instrument that kind of it makes it tough, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna guess he's coming back here. I bet that's what happened. Some kind of line happens like that. I guess we should figure out the rest of this situation. Alright, so what if instead this happens right here? I'm so far away though. I feel like it's probably not them. Yeah, it can't really be that, can it? Just hate this idea of 10th fret as well. Okay, maybe I can glean some info from his hands. Okay, so he actually does go all the way back. It looks like he goes all the way back to 3rd fret here. So at least we have an answer. Some kind of idea. Alright, da-da, like that. Alright, I think this pull off very diatonic or major scale and then pentatonic on this string. Sometimes you gotta play it, man. Like, it makes sense in my head, but I gotta play it on the instrument to understand it. Yeah, cool. Funky passage right there. I mean, I don't doubt that that's what it could be. It's still just weird. What? I guess I've written this part incorrectly, huh? Right? Because it should be 10, 9, 8, and this should be 7. Yeah. I wrote some wrong numbers right here. That's why it's important to check your sheet music, man. I didn't even notice that until I looked at my sheet music and I was like, what the heck is going on? Anyway. Have I ever been to England? I have not. One day. Okay, so very pentatonic-y all the way up here. I think I heard the open B string though. I'm guessing that. That's funky. Let's keep going. we're getting some open strings in here for sure. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm supposed to hear that. I really don't know. Oh, jeez. Oh man, guys, I don't know about this. I might be able to write this out, but I'm certainly not doing it now. So we're just gonna write a note that says strum it out, and maybe, perhaps, I will go look at it another time and update that ending. But I'm certainly not gonna get it right now. That's no fun. That's no fun for anyone, man. Let's get some of these pick strokes in just so I don't have to do them later. Let's move on to the next suggestion. I already saw some things in the chat that kind of intrigued me. These are all down. Okay. Okay. Big stroke time. Big stroke time. What happened here? There we go. And that's a mystery for another time. Cool. Let's label some things. Save our work. Senor. I need the enye though. Wonder if I can. Guess they didn't write it like that over here. Okay, let's get it right. The all important enye. Hey. All right, there we go. We're gonna write Bryan's break. All right. Hey, save your work. If you're working from home, save your work. And Bryan Sutton. Cool. Awesome, gang. That's one down. That is one down. Tough break for sure. Yeah. It is. You know, those moments though, those moments where there's strumming going on, and you know, that's kind of like a character you can bring to your playing. You can be like purposefully messy or include a lot of open strings, and it means that there's, you know, one important note at the bottom of that, but he's creating a lot of like, you know, body with these open strings around it, so it's kind of hard to hear. And in moments like that, I just know it's gonna take me a long time. It makes more sense to back down. But you guys can listen to it again. Still when he's strumming. You know, you can hear that there is a line at the bottom of that. It's just you know, it's just full of that open string sound. It's basically that inverted G run sound, but you know, I already backed away. Don't try to suck me back in. I was 3 days away from retirement. It's a bummer too. I was gonna do the final play along with my sunglasses on. Dale was asking for the. I just see your name again there, Dale. Was asking for the studio version of Dust in a Baggie, which I think we can do. Let's see.
Well, if I would have listened.
Yeah, we can do that. I find it easier to hear changes with the video played at regular speed. Totally, Jim. Yeah, a lot of times when I'm transcribing and it's slower, unless I'm already very familiar with the chord change, I'm just kind of like grabbing in the moment. You know, like sometimes I'll hear something and I'm like, oh, that's obviously the 4 chord, you know, and I like, you know, use that to inform my transcribing. But in terms of like where I am, you know, grand, you know, big picture, I kind of lose sight of that sometimes when I'm transcribing, you know. Sometimes the chords feel really long or really short just because I transcribe that part faster or, you know, more quickly or less quickly. I kind of look at the whole thing when I'm done and I'm like, oh yeah, this is right. What are the chords again? It's a weird situation listening to things slowed down and trying to hear chord changes though. All right, what key are we in? So it's the beginning. So it seems like, let's come over here. Hey, why don't you guys come along? Why don't you watch? All right, so it seems like we got a really quick pickup, and he's going into this Tony Rice style lick, but he normally likes to do this with the thirds. And he probably doesn't play it exactly like this, but this is the kind of thing that he just played. Right. So he's changing the beginning of it. Is he going to do the chromatic thing? Sounded like this. And then he's doing this part. Oh, right. Confusion. I think that's what I heard. Come on, play. Alright, ba-da-doo-doo-doo-da-doo-da, ba-da-doo-doo-boo-da-da-da. So already a repeater. And that means that we got a good amount already. Sounds like this this very last time he actually plays the G twice in a row. This one's, I think, quieter. That's interesting. Okay, classic Billy Strings lick. Absolutely classic lick for him to play. Plays this one all the time, man. I don't know how he ends it this time, though. So it sounded like he still did the open E string even when he went up the neck. I think there's a ghosted right there. Something like that. Alright, so first he's got to hit this. It's going to be a quarter note. He comes up. He's going to repeat this guy. Da, 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 ba, ba, ba. He's doing like a minor pentatonic thing. Oh, weird. I think you might mix them right here. Funny. Don't forget us when you make it, Marcel. Everybody in the chat now are the OG crew. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I might forget some of you. Some of you, you know, maybe I don't want to remember. I'm just kidding. You're all great. Can we do Trey Hensley next? Can definitely look at some Trey Hensley. All right. Definitely heard that. I know what we're gonna do. Right. This is one thing that I don't particularly love about Billy's playing, and he's changed since he's gotten older. But I wish that some of these lines wouldn't be patterns. You know, this is like a kind of like a stunt to get down. And I don't like it when anyone does it. I don't like it when Tony Rice does it either. I don't like it when Josh Williams does it. I don't like it when anyone does it. I think it's lazy. I'll show you what I mean too. I don't want anyone to misconstrue my words. So there's a lot of patterns that people use to get down. In the our vinyl version, Billy takes the same lick up. He does that little repeater here. And then he uses these like triads things, this like Grady Martin, like El Paso, Marty Robbins kind of thing. Whatever this lick is, right? And this pattern too kind of falls into the same camp for me. And then this one, he's doing this. Tony Rice would always do this one. Or he would do it minor too. And the pattern, though it can sound cool, like patterns can feel good. I always feel like they're doing it as an excuse to get down the neck with less work. Which I think is a bummer. You could put a creative line there. Like why phone it in that moment when you have a cool opportunity to descend? So that bums me out. And you see the same thing sometimes when people are ascending too. You'll see patterns and tricks, and it's like, man, why don't you have a fluid line there? Fluidly lead me up and back down as opposed to using a trick. Which, not to rag on him too much because I know, Billy's significantly younger in this recording, but that's kind of what's happening here, right? So this lick is kind of a trick, and then there's kind of a trick to get back down too, where you could put a linear line up and a linear line down, which might mean more. Right, there's me actually playing up and down the fretboard, and it's a lot more content that I've given you, right? There were no tricks. It was just playing up and down. There's what that same kind of lick, that same kind of phrase feels like it's bass. At speed, I just feel like it's more interesting. Anyway. Something to think about. Sounds like we're doing this bluesy TR thing. I think we're doing another repeater. Alright, that's getting kind of hard to hear. I might have to speed it up actually to hear it better. You learn something all the time. Alright. Sounds like he's gonna do the same pattern. Almost like that. Something like that. Do-do-da. This line is wrong. This measure right here is wrong. There's a slide that happens here. Yeah, it's almost like right here. Is it third fret? Yeah, I feel like third fret. And I guess it's at the end of this measure that he goes back to that G. It's like that. Cool, yeah, so it's like there's an extra measure somewhere. Maybe not. I thought for some reason this form to Dust in a Baggie was kind of crooked. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think right there. So that's 4 measures, 5 measures, 4 measures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if that's it. Maybe not. Let's do it again. Yeah, that feels right to me. It's tough to read quickly. Let's try it. That's not too bad. That's 75%. So I'm happy with that. Sounds like the break is pretty quick. Let us, first of all, fix all these accidentals. Then I'll slam in some pick strokes. And then we move on to the next thing, guys. My ears are tired of being underneath headphones. This is another dust in a baggie. So we've done the living room one, like the green room one. We've done the Arbino one, which is the black and white one. We've done the Grand Ole Opry one, and now we've done the album version. I think those are the 4 that exist on the site. I'm not sure we've done another one. I'm just gonna label this one album. We've done so many now. It's kind of cool to do the album one finally, though, because I realized that some of the stuff that he does in the other ones is like referencing what he does on the album, which I didn't realize before. Just because I didn't really think about it, I guess. I guess I could have thought about it. There's a wrong accidental right here. Oh, and over here too. I guess I didn't do a very good job of checking the accidentals. Cool. Oh, so close. I could taste the freedom. All right, we did it. It's another one down, guys. It is another one down. Save your work. If you're working from home, save your work. Billy Strings, dust in a baggie. I gotta save them correctly, because otherwise I won't know what they are later on. I wrote Bill Strings. Okay, Billy Strings. All right. That's another one down. What is that, 3? We've done 3 today? I love it. Let's see. Thanks again, Marcel. Who's your biggest inspiration? My biggest inspiration? That's a really tough question, man. I mean, I think you all know that my biggest guitar inspiration is probably Tony Rice and also Jim Croce. Kind of as a guitar songwriting inspiration. I've definitely listened to more Jim Croce than probably anyone in my life. But Jim Croce and Tony Rice are right up there. I'm actually not sure I ever showed you this, guys, but so this is my dad's copy of Don't Mess Around with Jim. And down here, I managed to find at an antique store. These are the announcements that they sent to newspapers that Jim Croce's plane went down. And so they took this information, they turned it into an article. But I don't know, everything's so reflective. But you can see, look, there's the there's sort of the press release that the newspapers wrote their article from. I just managed to find it at an antique store of all crazy things. Just a cool thing to have a hold of. All right. Billy Strings. I love Billy Strings. I think he's a great player. I wouldn't call him my biggest inspiration. It's kind of like everyone agrees on like traditional bluegrass. We all spend a lot of time studying traditional bluegrass, and we all have a respect and an understanding of it. And then, when you go off and do what you got to do, you like add your own vibe to, this bluegrass music. And in Billy's case, he's taken a lot of like rock and roll and the jam band kind of thing. He's added it to bluegrass. I've talked about this before, but there's other things. Molly Tuttle has taken a lot of like, higher musical concepts and included them in her music. Excuse me, Sierra Hull. Did I say Molly Tuttle? Sierra Hull is who I'm talking about. Molly Tuttle has taken a bunch of like pop elements and put them in her music. Trey Hensley has taken a bunch of like country and blues, put it in his music. So everyone's kind of got this different opinion. And of all those opinions, I mean, the jam bandy thing isn't the most interesting thing to me. I'm sorry. I know that will hurt some people, but it's true. You know, I love what Billy does and everything. It's just, it's kind of not music for me, which is fine. You know, I find his songwriting on its own kind of more compelling than the jam bandy thing. You know, like Watch It Fall or something. I think that's really cool and really interesting. But you know, that's just me. And a lot of my favorite like bluegrass tracks, or like tracks by bluegrass artists too, don't even have guitar solos in them. For the longest time, I loved the Tom Waits cover that Sarah Jarosz does. That's called "Come On Up to the House." "Come On Up to the House" is such a great recording. She sings that thing so well. It's got a great bass player on it, and it doesn't even have a guitar solo in it. You know, there's lots of stuff like that I listen to that just doesn't have anything to do with guitar. Anyway, guys, what other suggestions we got? I think I got to the end and I don't have another suggestion. I don't even remember what we've done already. So we did the Senor and we did Dust in a Baggie. Are those the only two that we did today? Maybe they were the only two that we did today. Did I say we did 3 already? Maybe we've only done 2 already. You guys got to keep me honest. Oh, right, Trey Hensley. You wanted to do Fast Train, right? Interesting. I'm a big Grateful Dead fan, but musically, Billy hanging on a D chord, ripping minor licks isn't that interesting, right? Georgia on a Fast Train. Yeah, let's look at that one. Yeah, I'm not a Doc Watson. Smoke, Smoke, Smoke would be cool. Duffy. Interesting suggestions. I think I got to commit to this Trey Hensley first. Do you have a particular recording you like, Seth? I know Georgia on a Fast Train, but is there like an album version? I know there's the R vinyl version I'm looking at right now. You tell me. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna listen to the album version though.
That's the day
come
that
on.
I was born in that old sharecropper's one-room country shack. They say my mammy left me the day before she had me. Said she hit the road and never once looked back. Well, I just thought I'd mention my grandma's old age pension is the reason.
They're so cool. I love these records.
Good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no needing y'all treating me this way.
Rob, get out of here.
The woman put together in your bitch world of giving. You better know I'm born no yesterday.
Seth says vinyl. Seth likes this version. I'm glad I asked.
Hi, my name's Trey Hensley, here at the
Hi,
Station
Trey.
Inn in Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. Song's called George on a Fast Train. 1.
Man, I feel like I wrote this down for someone. Seth, are you asking for the break or the intro? I think I want to write down the intro in any case, but...
Song's called... 1.
Right, we're in A. Right. interesting. Does he have a cape on? Do we see that in the earlier shot? I bet he doesn't. Oh, he's got to. He's playing that G chord like that. Because capo's still behind the camera. Or behind the mic stand. That's interesting. So I wonder how he's playing that main lick. Here. Let me show you guys some of it. If you're not familiar with this. So there's this lick called the working man lick. And the working man lick goes like this. I gotta be careful. I ripped off a nail doing that recently on an acoustic guitar. But the point is, you have this open A string, and then, right, you're using your fingers to play this. And because you have your open A, right, that's your constant bass note. And it makes sense. Like, this would be like an A7 chord. And so this is the same as my bass note. Because of how you tune a guitar, so... But what makes this difficult is that if you wanted to do it with a closed shape, you would have to be holding down the bass note. It's kind of a weird bar situation. So if he's capoed up second fret, we're still in A, right? It's weird to do this. At least it's awkward for me because I've never done it before. Let's keep going. Wait. Let's get back to this intro. Yeah, something like that. I can't believe I had to slow this down so much to figure this out. There it is. Okay. He's reaching over with his thumb. God, that's so uncomfortable for me to do. I'm going to write it like this. So this is like a strum that he does. And then I'm going to write on that. I assume that this is kind of just barely in there. Because he's kind of strumming through this whole thing. Cool. There's that beginning. Love that line too. It always makes me think of Sierra Hull's recording of Ebenezer Scrooge. She does that in it, and I love it. At least now it does. Yeah, it's not a bad way to write that. I gotta hear it again. Ah. I'm not the swiftest sometimes. What's that make me think of? I don't know what that makes me think of. God, cool intro. Trey's kick. Let's go ahead and put this in right now. Interesting. All right.
Rainy Wednesday morning. That's the day that I was born in that old sharecropper.
Let's find this break.
She said she hit the road and never once looked back. Well, I just raising an 8th grade. Never finding. Well, wasn't born no yesterday. Got a good Christian raising and 8th grade education. Ain't no need y'all treating me this way. No need y'all
All right, let's everyone hunker down. This is gonna be impossible.
treating me this way.
All right. Oh, lost internet again. Back at least for now. Oh, glad to have you back, Russell. Killer sound. It is a killer sound. Trey's the man. I'm just hanging out on my phone now. Give me a second. All right. All right, let's see what happens.
Me this way.
So we're starting with a pattern. A backstepping pattern. He's only going to do it for one measure. Cool. it's an excuse to switch into minor pentatonic box 1. And play kind of a classic line. It's cool. Okay, so it sounds like he's walking down to the 7th of the 1 chord because he's about to switch to the C chord. Let's see. What do we got? Trey's one of the few flat pickers that doesn't play exclusively Martin-esque guitars. Martin-esque. So there's some like kind of funky notes right there. So he's going up higher instead of going back. So cool. That's great playing, man. This is kind of what I was talking about, where people use the patterns to transition a lot, and instead Trey's giving us a line that goes up, and I appreciate that. I'm like, cool, thanks for not, using a trick or like a pre-composed line. Like, thanks for making something creative and new for the moment, so I can hear it's something unique. I gotta slow it down real quick. How's he get out of this one? I hear another slide. Where's that happening? Ah, I see, right. He doesn't actually go back down to that note. He takes this path out. I gotcha, Trey. Right, we're getting 2 pick strokes right here. These are like 2 16th notes. Hey, what's up, Trey? This was this was all just a scam to get you to appear. You're like Beetlejuice. We say your name enough times and you just show up. All right, Trey Hensley, explain yourself, huh? Why'd you hit that B string right there? I expect this is like an essay question. I expect 5 to 10 sentences about this open B string. Don't say his name. That's 2 times. That's 2 times we've said it. you're doing one of those. You got a funky note in there, but I think this is it. We're down at 6 now. I have no reasoning for anything I've ever played. Thanks for your insight, Trey. I love it. Trey plays all of the doodly-doos and doodly-dees, though. If you ever want to hear some of the doodles or some of the deedles, Trey's got them, and he knows them. This one? Trey knows that one. This one? Trey knows that one. All right, let's keep going. Sounds like he's gonna reach up. Ooh, are you? It's about to be the Tony Rice lick. I bet it's about to be like this guy. Alright, he's staying in place though. I don't know if there's a chromatic thing. Let's listen again. Ah. I think he's doing something like that. So this isn't how this particular Tony Rice lick right here that sounds like this. That's not how I ever play it. I normally play it with this note right here. And then, you know, like some of these kind of generally going down the neck before I'm even done. I normally play it more like that. It's interesting that Trey plays it all closed. That could very well be the way that just Tony actually plays it, and I'm just wrong. But that's how I've always transcribed it. I always like slowly go down the fretboard. For a future lesson, can you transcribe one of the new Marlin instrumental tunes? That said Martin. I was confused. We could. I'm not against anything, man. So it sounds like a backstepping pattern. I gotta hear it again. I know he did the G run thing. I just want to make sure I got it right. Alright, so back up to the D, and then the G run thing. Cool. Feels like he walked up to C. Very like diatonic right here. Sounds like he's walking back up to that C again. Okay, minor third. Yeah, something like that. Oh. All right, maybe let's give it a playthrough real quick. Because we're looking at quite a bit right here, and a lot of this is not stuff we normally play. Yeah. Interesting syncopation. That's interesting to see that lick, like I pointed out. It's just not how I play that phrase. But whatever Trey does is right. This right here, too, I feel like Trey tries to hide the moments where he slides sometimes. This is an example of that, where he ends up catching some of the string while he's in the middle of sliding. And I would probably just turn this into a 7 to 9 slide, because I normally don't, try to... I normally don't put a pick stroke on either side of the slide to like hide it a little bit, but Trey seems to do that a lot. Yeah, it's so awkward to me for it to not just be a slide between the two. Let me do it. That's everything we have so far. It's not too bad. Okay, so we're doing like the, almost like the Billy Strings repeater with the drone. Not this time, though. Now we're coming down. I think I heard that much. He's doing the back and forth like the rock step bluesy thing. Alright, now these are faster. Brown down, brown down. I think I heard him do that twice already. Yeah, so he did another one. It's almost like he resolved the whole thing right there. Almost like that. Without those, bass note lands on the right beat. That's it. That's the answer. So it must go like that. So this is where the break starts. After that little kick phrase. Right, and then we have one extra beat here because he's about to shake hands with Rob. There's the break. And
I've been, well, I would got a
I biffed the ending, but what can you do? That's the break. Let's put on all these pick strokes. And we'll call that another one in the bag. Finally made it for a live transcription. Nice to have you here, bud. All right. I'm glad Trey was able to stop by. That was fun. That's always a fun time. Happy to help, Seth. All right. And here it is. As I say, I can taste freedom. We're almost done. Bam, there it is. I mean, I guess we still got to check accidentals. Yikes! But we're pretty close to done. Let's check them real quick. All right, there's a lot in this break. There's one. Nope, got to fix that one. It's mostly the minor thirds. It seems like it really wants to write them as A sharps, and that's just bizarre to me. Trey Hensley, yeah, man. Thanks for making it look like I knew what I was doing. No, man. You know what you're doing, dude. Trey, at IBMA, maybe you and I can get together. We'll play it at 75% speed at the same time. In fact, any break of yours you want to play at 75% speed with me, I'd gladly do it. Man. Marcel, how about the opening guitar part for Opus 57? What are you trying to sell me on, man? Who even knows what Opus 57 is? Oh, you're talking about, Grisman. My mind totally went classical. I'm such a fool. That's not what I thought at all. It's pretty mellow. Let's see. Here we are. There it is. It's a fun guitar intro. I don't know. Are we in G minor? We are. I don't know what this voicing is. Am I a fool? Alright, let's just start writing. Cool. Good suggestion, guys. I like this. For some reason, I thought these were 4-note arpeggios. Maybe he does that later. Oh, right, G minor now. He probably does it like that. We're not really worried about the time right now. I'm just putting the notes out since all of this is kind of rubato, as they say. I'm gonna notate this in probably an interesting way, so I'm not worried too much about time. Right, we're coming back up. Down. Almost like he's feeling B flat now. You're at half speed though. Right, I'm listening to it at half speed. This is still kind of loose though. I mean, even when it's fast, I'm not sure that you could lock it in perfectly into 4/4 measures. There would still probably be some 5/4 measures and stuff, even if he's relatively feeling the same speed for the length of time. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go back and we're gonna listen to it and try to account for that. I just want to write down some notes right now. It sounds like he's doing one of those diagonal. I guess he does only play this note once. I'm crazy. Yeah, interesting. I feel like the slide's in a weird spot. I gotta think about it. Gotta think. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So he's doing like a minor 3 thing right here, if you feel this is B flat. And the second time he doesn't do it. Yeah, okay, cool. Almost like that. Right. This is like 5/6 up here, right here. Ah, that makes sense. This is like that little minor pentatonic box right there. All right, so he's switching to more of a diatonic sound. Right. So right here, we're starting to create a 4-note pattern. That's the pattern that's going to happen, right? We played along with it. Cool. That's where it ended, yeah. It's funny, you know, like I can play it and then I have to write it down and I'm like, how does this pattern go? Gotta play it again. Just don't want to lose my spot. Right. Right. It's a lot. Gotta keep writing. This is the part that I have to listen to. I think it just went like that. And they put a big G minor chord right there. Man, when did that get so fast, man? Alright, there's the wrong note in there. Yeah, right here. This one's fine. Alright, so probably doesn't actually play like this. There's probably some shifting going on. Where would I shift if I was Tony? It's just not a great place. I'm not gonna stress about it. You know, like I do. Try to answer the questions that I can answer. Let's go back to the top. All right. So this feels like the tune. Da, ba, da, doo, da, da, da. This feels like rhythmically correct. Right, and this does kind of feel like a quarter note. I'm gonna make this a whole note. Like this. And I'm gonna put a bird's eye on top of that. If you don't know this bird's eye right here, it's called a fermata. It's the little shape up top right there. That means you hold this as long as you want. That's not entirely true. There is like a convention for how long you're generally supposed to hold it, but for our purposes, hold it as long as you want is valid enough. I'm also going to add a performance note that just says freely. And then just put this up there. And I should just change the whole key signature to G minor. It fixes my accidental problem a little bit. Cool. Right. And then on this, probably a better place to put some of this on the neck, which you can figure out. All right, so let's add some performance notes here. I'm going to write slowly. And I'm going to write an accelerando here. Yeah, cool. There's no way Tony plays this at all. There's no way he plays the whole thing like that, but I don't know. Everyone else just kind of joins in, and it's hard to hear where the shifts are. Hard to guess. God, that gets really fast at the end. That's all right. Tony probably does an up, up, down, if I had to guess. I'm gonna change this. I'm just gonna write it like this. Because this thing is so kind of free and open anyway that it feels weird to just put a bunch of qualifications on it. It's like, no, kind of interpret it the way you want to interpret it, because that's how it's supposed to be played. Cool. I assume this is what we were looking for. Ben, if I'm totally wrong, just tell me. But I assume that's everything we were looking for. So save your work. Cool. It's yet another one down. How many have we done? Have we done 3, 4? I don't know. Someone asked for Salt Creek, Greek Flat Pickers channel. I don't know, man. Probably not going to do that. Anyone else got something else for me? I feel like I'm being a little picky today. It's all right. Yeah, who else has got something? Joe, tell me what you want me to transcribe. You're the last person in the chat. You're slinging Lester Flat emojis. What are you interested in? So today we did Senor, Bryan Sutton. That's the Gray Fox version. Dust in a Baggie, the album version. Georgia on a Fast Train, the our vinyl version. And then album version of the Opus 57. That's a lot, guys. Love of the Mountains, Larry Sparks. Another Billy song. 1935 Martin D18 played by Billy Strings on Carter Vintage Channel. Which one's that? Let me see. This is the video, yeah? It's a cool video. And here's the whole tab for it. I already wrote it down. Long time ago. It's not on the website though, but this is the full transcription. I believe this is the one. Yeah, if you want a copy of this, just, send me a message. Send me an email, help@lessonswithmarcel.com. That email address again is help@lessonswithmarcel.com, and I will send you a copy of this, man. I don't know why it's not on the website. People ask for it all the time, but yeah, we haven't got this one up there. Yeah, it's definitely it. So yeah, look at that. It's like an immediate transcription. Okay, it's already done. Right. Oh, Russell's got one. Loser, Traveling McCurry's around 450. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one, isn't it? It's gonna be such a tough one. We talking album version? I assume we're talking album version. 450. The Tony cards. There's definitely some chords I'm not going to be able to transcribe in that. Transcribing chords, my one true weakness.
Last fair deal in the country
kind of a weird moment that he starts at. He started on B4, maybe? Alright, I think he does. So it starts on like, this is, you know, the end of the singing. And this like starts right here. Weird. I want to make sure we got the right notes. Yeah, so it's almost like this is more like a suspended chord or something, and this is going up one more time to that same shape. Maybe not. Jeez. Here we go, we slow it down. Oh, this is still normal speed. See, we didn't even slow it down yet. Alright, so I agree with this now. So it feels like this next beat though is beat 1 of a measured. So this, I must have counted this wrong. This must not have 3 beats of rest here. Oh, I don't even have my screen up. I'm sorry, you guys can't even see what I'm doing this whole time. No one even told me. How embarrassing. Okay. Yeah, it feels like kind of an interesting situation. Actually, this. What's happening? Man, these kickoffs today, the Bryan Sutton kickoff was so confusing, and now this one's so confusing. Oh, God. I'm just not convinced. it's an arpeggio. They're sixth. They're sixth. Oh. Everything makes so much more sense. I'm such a dum-dum sometimes. Guys, don't read any more of my transcriptions. Don't bother. Oh God. Okay. I've learned so much about how dumb I am in the last couple seconds. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes you just really hear what you want to hear, and I thought I had it right the first time, and I just wouldn't change my answer. It's so dumb. Alright, so it sounds like he scoops up into this real quick. Somewhere in here we're supposed to feel a 2/4 measure too, and I assume it's right here. Unless I wrote something totally wrong, but in any case, I'm going to write that as the 2/4 measure. Make this one a 4/4 measure right here. Hit him with the bar arranger. Right. Ba ba do ba ba do da da. That's funny. This is the melody from the kickoff for Brown Eyed Women. I guess it's not exact, but it's close. It's funny to quote it here. I guess he's probably doing it like this. Cool. We're sliding up here, maybe 8, maybe 10. Something happens right there. I guess 10. We briefly get to hear the double stop. I think I heard it like this. Just immediately start forgetting when the song stopped playing. Yeah, do da da do. Ah, D major. I feel like I've gotten my measures wrong again. Oh well. One, two, and right, this he's taking up and back down. Sounds like a half step. So this is actually a really quick hammer on. I think I heard that. Then I heard these two notes clash against each other. Maybe not. Maybe he is playing it all on that same string. Ah, different note. Let's fix our bars here. kind of hard to hear what this is, but I'm gonna write it as that. Alright, sounds like he's hitting that. Maybe one up there. Alright. Cool. Cool. So, down. All of this gets tied over. The next one. And then the next one. I guess this could just be a quarter note. I don't know why I'm doing a tie. And then it's like 9, 9, 8. So it's actually on the beat again. Almost like he's feeling it. Almost like he's feeling it in 3 or something. And this feels like a really quick slide too. Oops. Yeah, interesting. Sounds like floating. Huh. Okay, so there's some amount of rest. Do do da 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 dum. But I think it's floated. What would that mean? It's almost like that, ain't it? Right. And he's gonna do like this next. I gotta know now. You know, I just got to know. Do down. It's more like that. Yeah, cool. There's also a couple like dead notes in here. They really don't matter. I mean, I don't know what they are, but he hits a couple like dead things right there. Hey Luke, what's up? Ah, yeah. I think that this next time, it's just like this. Do-do-da, wow. Oh, guys, I need like the tiniest little break. My brain's turning into mush. This is a cool break, but I'm getting a little brain mushy. How much more we got to go? Pumped again. Maybe if I play what I have.
Before you let my deal go down, go down.
That line is actually really cool how he plays it. idea how it plays that so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Man. Yeah, that's tough. I would play that if I had to play those big strokes. I would play down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. I think that would help me play it faster. Ah. Tough one, guys. Tough suggestion. Cool suggestion, though. Do you use Amazing Slowdowner? Sorry if you've answered that cue a billion times already. No, you're fine, man. Yeah, so if I'm watching a YouTube video, there's a settings wheel, and you can just hit playback speed. All of those other slowdown tools are great. There's a handful of them that do excellent work. Really, the only reason I don't use them is because I'm, like transcribing live on YouTube. So people like suggest something, and I want to get to it right away. Rather than, like ripping the audio and then, putting it into another program and yada, yada, yada. Like, I'd rather just go, go, go. All right, here we go. If anyone's got any more questions, feel free to ask them. I mean, you guys are like the big thing that, that keep me here, that keep me going. I mean, the suggestions are fun. Transcribing's fun, but I come out here to hang out with you guys. Ask me things. Ooh. Is that what just happened there? I guess it could be down here as well. So it's like an 8th note and then like a 16th note triplet. Yeah, that makes sense. This one is not a triplet, but all of these are put together. This one's not a pull off, that one's a slide. That makes sense. So I guess this next time we're jumping way down. Here, slide on the first major third. Am I crazy? Are you talking about this guy? I hear like a bend right here. But I don't know how you would do that. Are you going to the IBMA Awards in September? I definitely am, man. It's just down the road from me. Of course I'm going to be there. Actually, my parents are coming out too, which is going to be funny. My parents are in town. It still sounds like he's sliding too, but it sounds like he's also getting in another pick stroke. You know, like he's still picking these two notes even though they're a slide apart. From the 10th to the 7th. Minor third, 10 to 7. That could be what you're talking about. Yeah, that, huh, let me see. Like he's sliding out of 10. I'm not sure I hear that, man. It makes sense, like, logistically, that he would have had to have done that. I'm not sure I actually hear it. This is weird right here. This is some kind of bend. Let's put it there. I believe you, man. Transcription by committee. This, I don't think I'm going to play it this way just because I have no idea how the hell you would do this, but really what it sounds like, despite it being physically impossible, is that it's like this little curl. I don't know how you would do that. And then there's that. think it's that. Just, you know, moving quickly. So these are like quarter note triplets. Da ba da da da. It sounds like some chordal stuff. I don't know what this one would be part of, but the others are kind of part of pentatonic scales. Kind of hear that. Yeah, maybe a grace note hammer-on in measure 14. Right here. Yeah, that funky note, yeah. Could be that. It actually sounds more like that. Like it's someone scooping up to the same note on 12th fret. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I gotta keep writing. Don't get in your head. Do 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 do. Da do down down da do da da. Something like that. That's where it is. It feels like it's a big slide and he's on first fret. Okay, so it can't be that. Some notes like that, but he's setting down pretty far. man, getting that. Like I said, I'm getting that marshmallow brain. This note, whoops, this note right here is wrong. Where are you, note? Jeez. Not the swiftest on the uptake there. Well, at least we got there. These are all triplets. Right, that's our slide up. Down, boo down. It's kind of a triplet feel. Okay, that makes sense. So we're going up and back down, half step. This is actually the this is the fiddle player. I accidentally wrote down some of the fiddle break. Cool. So this is That's our fiddler entering, and this is the fiddle player's line. That's the end of the break. Wow. Wow, that was a lot. That one was tough. It's just tough when they're not like strictly bluegrass. And I have to, you know, actually use my brain. God forbid. Yeah, let's do a little indent on this one too. Why not? And the form is something like this. I'll have to go back and revise how the form works. Figure out the pick stroke some other time too. Anyone always write traveling with 2 L's like me? Because I always mess that up. All right. Couple folks still hanging out. Couple folks still hanging out. Whoops. Sound of the strap hitting the low E string. Oh, I hope you had a good time hanging out. It's probably time for me to go. Looks like our suggestions this week have kind of dried up. I haven't heard anything, so I think it's time for me to call it. As always, all the tabs end up on the website. It just takes us a couple weeks to do that. We have a bunch that we have to post right now, so we got to get on that. Yeah, but I hope you all had a good stream. It's kind of a lazy stream compared to the last time, I feel like. Anyway, oh, you should check out my YouTube story. I went and had to check on my friend's cats. And there's a bunch of adorable puppies if you check out my story. Well, not puppies, I guess, kittens. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm out. I see you guys bouncing too. We'll do it again next week. See you Tuesday around noon. You have a nice one. See y'all later.
So I'll do a count to lead it in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Astronaut helmets or whatever. There's some people that like a tighter sound. Tighter sound.
Do it again.
Now, the instrument is very well balanced. Very well balanced. A couple of things I should mention now. The other instrument that I have is one that I played, I think, more than I have any other. Now, the instrument is very well balanced. It's a custom-made ovation. If I were you, I wouldn't take a prejudice to guitars that have plastic backs. Tighter sound. Tighter sound. Tighter sound. It drifts away from the norm. balance like a dreadnought. Tighter sound.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now the instrument is very well balanced. There's some people that like a tighter sound. Tighter sound. Feel free to experiment around a bit. Balance. Well, a couple of things I should mention now is that, first off, neither the rhythm through there nor the improvising part over the rhythm were what I would consider the ideal, but